Hey guys, this is me, Zachary Dykeman, here back with you once again. Today I'm gonna do my Veggie Tales 2000's video releases for Tulip Time Edition. And yet, I'm not alone. Joining me for my very first time, this is Madison from Mad Fandom.
Hi, Mad's Fandom.
Yep, you're right. Okay. Here are my three VHS copies of Where's God's Gear. Well, this is a this is what I made into an invention, even though technically there's no black version of this of Where's God's Gear, like I don't think, but I made an invention. I'm starting to become a VHS scientist. Alright, here's another copy I got from Value Village in June 2016, and this one has an ink label. And this is what I got a month later, and then this one has a sticker label too.
This is neat.
Why, thank you. This one I got from eBay back on in July 2012. And here's what I invented right here. I used one of my copies of Esther and made it into this. I used some of this footage of the film from my Kids Motion International version. Here are my two Demon Genital VHS tapes, and this one I got October from Value Village, and I also got this one. No, I got this one in 2013. I got this one in 2014 from Value Village too. Here's my Toys and Christmas VHS right here. I had since fall 2013 and a Warner Brothers VHS right here. And here's a very silly songs. I got this one on November 2016, 2 months before I met Madison.
Yep.
And here's a look what I got on my 12th birthday.
Fun fact, we're both in the exact same class.
Yep, ever since last year. My two-layer white for Space VHS. This is my first one I got for the Salvation Army in January of 2015. This is what I got August of 2015. And this is what I got in March of 2016. Well, Madison, hasn't seen a whole lot of them. Well, this is Josh Big Wall. This is what I got a year before, at the end of the summer, before Madison and I started our new class. Blueberry right here. This is my, I got this in June 2016, and then this from Amazon last summer. And the End of Silliness. This is my first copy right here, as you can tell. And this one, well, that's my second copy. And Larry Boy and the Riverweed right here. This is my lyric copy I got last summer. Yeah, this one I got 2 years ago from Valley Village. And next up, well, got many I got King Josh Ducky. Yes, this is my favorite episode, as you can tell, as I said. And this is what I got.
I've never seen that episode before.
Okay. VeggieTales official, fun fact, well, they uploaded full VeggieTales episodes, but they took them down for some reason. But they featured them in full compilations, like in Silly Song. And now, here's a Kids Motion International version I got. Two copies of the Lyric Studios version. This is my first copy. And this is my second copy. I had it's the spring, and here to Warner Brothers VHS. This has the Lyric Studios casing, but believe it or not, it has the WEA, as you can see right here. Here's the Warner Brothers version right here. Next up is 2 copies of A Taste of Veggie Tales, because this is really rare. This is my first copy I had since 2016, and this is the one I got recently. And next, A Taste of Veggie Tales, and it only contains Boogaloo and Hairbrush songs. Oh, and moving on to another episode, to an episode she has seen, Esther, the Girl Who Became Queen.
I actually seen it a bunch of times. This was actually one of my favorites as a kid.
Cool. Yeah, I liked this episode a lot as a kid, too. It's my second copy as the black cassette, and believe it or not, I've got another one, and it's the green cassette, the 2000 episode tip. Just this also that's the trouble. Play it with your turd. Preview. Here's the Lyric Studios version of it. And, this is by 2003 Everletter Hit VHS, which I got in last summer. Next, moving on is Loud the Cat Viking, which is also my second favorite episode. Hold on. Here we go. Here's my, this is my first copy. This is by Everland Entertainment. It's by Lyric Studios, what I got from a book sale in 2014. And this is the Kids Motion National version. I got it at the way beginning of 2015.
When I watched Veggie Tales, I mostly watched it on Netflix because that was the most part that I got close to watching it, unless if my Nana had, like, VHSs of it.
So, Madison, your grandmother had Esther on VHS, correct?
I think so. Maybe not. I don't remember.
Okay, so I did watch VeggieTales on Netflix too.
You did?
Oh yeah, and I did see the VeggieTales Netflix original series, VeggieTales in the House and VeggieTales in the City. What about you?
I tried to watch it. I didn't really like it as much as the original.
Yeah, some of the episodes are that good in the VeggieTales Netflix series. It's the Ultimate Suicide Countdown. I also got along with the lyric version of Wild Cat Viking. Well, Playground Tales. Well, that episode, it's really bad. If you saw it, I don't think you saw it, did you? Playground Tales with Gary Garlick.
I don't think so. After a few episodes, I kind of lost track of it, because it reminded me of cartoons of today that mostly everyone watches, which to me, I was more as a kid a 90s cartoon person, like Veggie Tales and not Pokemon. I didn't get that until my cousin showed me it.
I didn't really get into it until Amy started liking it, which was as of it in 2011. This is Heroes of the Bible. I got this back in 2013. I did lose track of some of the VeggieTales Netflix episodes, but I know the season 1 episodes to memorize. Not really the season 2 ones.
Well, yeah. I mostly I used to watch it a lot, and I think, and a little after a while, my younger brother got into it. Well, not for long. It goes from show to show like that.
She mentioned that at school. Next up is the Kids Motion International version. Oh yeah, Madison mentioned that I've had numerous copies of, but I only have one copy of this episode, which is Jonah Sing Along Songs and More. You haven't seen that one, did you?
No. All these I haven't really seen except for that one. I forget.
Esther.
Thank you. And one of them that. Oh wait, I think is that the Christmas one?
Yep.
I think think I might have watched that on Netflix. I watched a Christmas one on Netflix that introduced a guy who was greedy or rich and stuff, and which was started by Larry, and he had kids and stuff. Is it this one?
No, it's a Beautiful Life. I watched that on Netflix too. I had the Star of Christmas. I don't know what year it got it on. I think it must have been like 10 years ago. I can't remember.
Are all the VHSs different, or are they all the same, or are they all different?
Some of them are most of them are different. And here's one Madison has seen. It's Jonah Vishto's movie. I got this from Value Village 2 years before I met her. And here are 2 Canadian copies of it. This is the one my cousin gave to me.
Oh.
Back in 2011, and this is the one from Blockbuster. Madison, have you ever rented from Blockbuster?
I don't really think so. I never really go there as much. Plus, I actually watched that one on VHS.
I did too. Next up is Autotainment. I got this one from a church in 2016, and this is the one I got in 2011. It's Warner Brothers.
Oh.
It's a Beautiful Life with Rich Larry and some kids. Well, that one didn't release on VHS. This is the Bout of Little Joe. And here's another copy of it.
Do you post these videos? Do people if people are VHS collectors like you, would they use this as a guide?
Yes, I think so. My 2 Warner Brothers VHS are right here. This is my American VHS. This is my Canadian VHS of The Bout of Little Joe. Next up is an Easter Carol right here. This is my...
Actually, I watched that one. I watched that one on DVD.
Oh.
At my house a lot of times.
Me too. Oh, and by the way, Madison, have you ever watched Barty?
Barty?
Yeah.
No, not really.
This is what Barty tapes would look like. Yeah, believe it or not, right here. This is the only vegetable tape that would be released on white cassette.
Oh.
Never noticed that, huh?
Oh, most of them I see are green or black.
Green. And this is a really rare one. It has this spring. And here's a Snoodle's tail.
I think I also see that one as well. Isn't that the one where, isn't that the one where they go, that, there's this awful mother and daughter, it's basically like Cinderella, but totally different?
Nope. Well, that's Snoodlerella. Snoodlerella is similar to this.
Oh.
That's featured Sweet Pea Beauty. I've watched that one on Netflix. Did you?
Yeah. That's where I watched it.
That's it.
I think I almost watched all of the ones on Netflix, and I watched one on VHS and one on DVD, and that's it.
Yeah, me too. This is Simo the Opera. It has a St. Patrick's thingy, and Hang on. Set the camera down while I put this back in. Oh, it is my Canadian VHS, I believe, of it. Next up is Duke and the Great Pie War. It's my first copy. I have watched this on Netflix before. Have you?
No, I haven't watched that one.
Next is Minnesota Cuke, another one I don't have multiple copies of VHS.
That reminds me of Indiana Jones or something like that. Is that what that meant to be based off of? That's what it looks like, in my opinion.
That's right. Next up is Lord of the Beans. I had this since the beginning of 2016. And next is Sherlock Holmes and the Golden Ruler.
I actually know stuff about Sherlock Holmes, but I don't watch any of it.
Streppo play. Wait your turn. I have 2 copies of it.
And that's from the same company. And that's from the same company that made Veggie. That's not Veggie, just to let you guys know.
Yep, but it has Larry the vacuum cleaner. That was pretty funny.
Oh.
And this is a copy I got yesterday.
Yesterday?
Mm-hmm. Oh. This is the Cheese Kills with Bolameka. And have 3 copies of The Amazing Carnival of Complaining, and this is my first copy. And here's one my cousin gave to me about 6 years ago. This is my Warner Brothers copy I got last September. Next is another one my cousin gave to me. It's the Runway Friday Night Live Station Kilowatt. Doom Final Rescue. Next is Moon Mass on Planet Tell a Lie. I've watched only the first 3 to 1 Piglet episodes.
I have a question. Did this company ever make like other shows than Veggie Tales and like they made this show? Did they make others than Veggie Tales as well? Like,
you'll find out in a minute that's similar to Veggie Tales, where Bob Jr., Bob and Archie appear. And it's the Cartoon Adventures of Larry Boy. It's the Angry Eyebrows.
Oh yeah, I never watched it, but I've heard of it, and I thought it was cool because it was superhero. The movie was a superhero.
I haven't watched the premiere one until 2010.
Is that one animated or different animated than Veggie Tales? That's what it looks like.
No, I think I started watching these in 2009. Amy got the DVD of The Good, the Bad, the Ugly from Blockbuster. This is The Yodel Napper. And this is by Blockbuster Canadian VHS of it. Last but not least is The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. And this is by Black Cassette Canadian VHS of it. Alright, that does it for my video. So this is Backstage. Used to watch Veggie Tales a lot as a kid, and some on Netflix, and me too. Oh, so if you have any questions about her, about Veggie Tales, well, you could go to Matt's fandom, and I believe, okay, so peace out. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, stay tuned for more videos, and subscribe to her channel too.
Bye.